So howdy everyone, hello and welcome back to Let's Play Clock Tower, or Clock Tower 2. I've not yet decided how exactly I'm going to title this one in the video descriptions, we'll have to see. Anyways, welcome back to Oslo, Norway, where we've had our introduction to the game, and the investigations going on into the murders at the clock tower. We've had a quick blast as Samuel Barton, one of the professors, and we're now taking control of a lady called Helen, who is Jennifer's guardian, but also seems to be working under Barton as well. Kind of an awkward position to be in. There's going to be surely some patient doctor confidentiality nonsense going on here anyways. So, we are here in the overmap for where we are here, assumably in Oslo. And yeah, I like the idea that you've got kind of this overmap. It feels like a kind of a necessity to kind of spread out the game a little bit more, give a more varied kind of world rather than just being in a mansion. We are, I assume, currently here at the university research building. Did say we were going to make our way to the library, which we're still going to do. Although I don't think that's where we sent the statue, but we'll head there nonetheless. Metropolitan Library. Many university personnel use it. Well, I'm sure we're one of many. Still, these 1995 graphics, everyone. Oh my gosh. It is incredible. Hello. So you are, there's the lovely, lovely Helen. Hello, Helen. Mr. Sullivan. What are you doing here today? Oh. Great. Just moseying. I've just added a new piece. Oh, have you? Ah. Okay, so we apparently don't go here currently. So, but somewhere for us to go later on. So we missed that. That's cool. I mean, we're in this side of town. Let's keep going here, I guess. We'll go to the staff housing. The Chemist's house where she lives. Jennifer should also be getting home soon. Oh, that's... Wait, you didn't take Jennifer home? Feel like that's probably not a good idea, but hey-ho. Oh, she's not here. What? She's not here. She must have a boyfriend. There's no other logical conclusion that can be deduced from these confluence of events. Really, Helen? Are you kidding me? Oh my god. Oh man, oh man, oh man. Alright then. We'll head back into town then. We'll go right to left. So this is Norway International Hotel. Edward and his guardian are staying here. Okay then, that's cool. Nice looking place. I appreciate that it's written, I think, in Norwegian. Like an English-eyed Norwegian, but whatever. Ah, they're here. Very good. Howdy, howdy, howdy. How are you finding Norway? And results from Professor Barton's therapy. No, but we can't give up hope. Something will jog one's memory. I know that feeling all too well. By the way, look at the state of that plant pot, everyone. Look at the state of it. My god. You hang in there, Edward. Don't do anything I wouldn't do. That'd be very appreciated. Alright, I suppose next up, sure, we'll check out the newspaper. Okay. Helen won't go there. Understandable. Alright. Police station. Maybe they're cooperating with our investigations of the murders. Perhaps. We can only hope. Assistant Inspector Gotts. The person in charge of the clock tower case. Alright. So we're getting to learn the various personnel around here, so that's kind of cool. Well, hey! Teach! Got some new info? Teach? Nope, nothing. Great. That old geezer of yours, he ain't coming clean. Suspicion on Barton. He said there ain't nothing straight about the case. The shadows, everyone. So great. Jennifer? got, like, and I appreciate the casualness, but this isn't really the time. Well, let me know if you learn something. Alright, you take care. So yeah, like, I kind of get the, like, this whole kind of, you know, you need to have this kind of introduction. There's a lot going on, and you've got a lot of people to introduce very quickly, so... Okay, then. So we're heading back to the university, so let's, swing on back. Gotta get that dissertation sorted. That'd be very important. What I've got to do now is remember the damn names. Is it Roberts? Oh, Danny. Oh, gosh. I replaced the hard drive. Hooray! That'll be very useful. Thank you. I'm going down to the lounge for a short nap. Yeah, this isn't really the time for that. Like... There's some serious security questions that need to be asked here, but okay. Scenario 1. Night. This seems a terrible idea. Yep. Sorry. Baker's still in the lab. Yeah, remember, don't use the university motel. I'm very sure that Barton will not be very appreciative of that. I'm sure. Fine. Fine. I don't want to turn it off immediately, though. I want to look around. Okay, that's no good. The surrounding canvas is lit by the street lights. So it's split up, but it's pitch dark. Sure. Okay. Not gonna argue. There's a comic book brought in by one of the staff. Oh, okay. If you say so. There we go. So I did learn as well. I was playing around stuff. So you can actually, if you click twice, you can actually run to wherever you're going here. But it should be noted that there is some awkwardness. So like where I aim here, so like with the clicking, it kind of ish. Like even though this is a black box, like if the map still exists. So if I click here, I am actually clicking this point on the map. Kind of, but it's a little dicey. So. Cosmetics on the shelf brought in and by the staff. Lovely. Clearly none of them are yours. That's alright. I respect that, you know? All natural. I respect that. Alright, let's turn off the damn light. The light switches are really fiddly to get to, so... There you go. Alright, let's go get a nap, everyone. Yeah, I've been there before. They have a habit of going beyond that. We're going to ignore the extreme clipping of objects there. That was a little dicey, but whatever. Oh. Huh. Well, it appears that Rose has left. I know, right? Maybe it's Baker. Maybe he locked the door accidentally, perhaps. Baker's like, let me in! I gotta get my rest too. That's a scary image. Oh my god! Oh! Oh! Oh, well this is awkward. Helen? think we're just getting out of here. I don't know if that was me or not. Baker appears to be kind of dead, everyone. Ah, shit. Well, I'm getting out of here. Of course it won't open. Damn, look at him go. Oi! Ow. That didn't go very well, everyone. Dead end. Well, it looks like he's back, everyone. Great. Now, I am curious about this pamphlet. I never looked into this. Ah, here's where you look up your hints. Okay, then. So we found hint number 1. So let's look this up. The main character is determined by the number of times Harris is spoken to in the corridor during the prologue. If he's spoken to 2 or more times, then Jennifer becomes the main character. Huh. That's interesting. That's pretty cool. This game is already advertising. Play me multiple times. I appreciate that. Alright then. Let's try and not get murdered, everyone. Pretty typical. There was a fire extinguisher there on the side. Maybe I need to, Can I use this? Ooh. Get him! Alright! Go get you some. Nice. Let's get the hell out of here. Yeah, she's just doing this by herself. Like, I'm not controlling the movement there. Great. So, we need to get out of here, everyone. And urgently. Fierro's lab? There's no way to get inside. Well, shoot. Staircase, eh? Need to kind of look around here a little bit. Don't really know the area particularly well, so... Not really sure what can and can't be opened, but, yeah. Alright then. So that takes us to here. Wherever the hell here is. I mean, maybe? I don't know if that's a question I can really accurately answer here at the moment, Helen. We've got, we have some problems that need dealing with. There's some tools here. Ooh. We got some pliers. Alright, there we go. There are items to be had here, everyone. This is good. This is very good. Nothing abnormal over here. Okay, then. So we are going to have to do a little bit of foraging around various rooms, see if we can find any particular goods. Oh, internet access. Send help, please. Do you not, like, did Oslo never invent mobile phones? It is 95, still. Ouch. I couldn't use that on the, Okay, I can't actually access that one. Okay. No, okay, that's fine. Gotta get used to the interface a little bit here, so that's fine. Doesn't seem to be anything else here. We got all we needed. Alright, so it's not just about outrunning, now. It's about you do have to, at least some points, like, defend yourself, which I guess makes sense. Oh, shit! Well, that's not good. Ah, notice that he's got, like, his legs a bit dicey. Doesn't seem to move very fast. This is notable, though. Right, we need to get up here. There is an exit point, right? Ah, shit. I can't open the door. Now, there is a panic mode where you can use, I think it's the square button to, like, defend yourself a little bit. Ooh, kicking the nads. Right, yeah, I have no control over here. You notice that the mouse is going, like, white and orange. It's representing that I have no kind of, no control there. It might represent I've taken some damage, perhaps. Right, we need to hide from this dude. Going in. Okay. It would appear that we have managed to avoid danger, at least for now. Right. So we just got to get out of here as quickly as we can. Is there something there? Ooh. Ooh. Damn. Well, she's dead, everyone. And I will say, for 1995, that is kind of grisly. Yikes. Yeah, Helen's like, I ain't going back in there. Screw you. Jesus. Not good, everyone. Not good at all. Alright, so we do need to work out an exit out of here. We're gonna have to figure something out here. This is the main lab, wasn't it? The psychiatrist room. Well, this is the main conference area. Okay, then. Well, there's our desk. Maybe there's something in here we can use. Yep, it is indeed. Oh, silly us. Nothing else here. Okay, but it's good to know. We at least have something useful, so that's handy. It's Beth's desk. Stuff with cluttered animals. Ooh, Beth left something as well. There's a spray of can of mace. The powerful, irritating smell, eh? Okay then. So we've got a so what we got to do is we go around here. There's obviously places that we can look to hide to kind of avoid problems, but there are also items we can pick up to defend ourselves. Okay then. There's volumes, some of them written by Barton. Old criminal records. I know, right? It might almost make you have a bad dream about some crazy dude killing people, you know? Ah, there we go. Very nice. I don't know why you felt the need to turn around in success, but sure. So here's the therapy room. I don't know if being here is a good thing or not, but, well, we are. So, patient files. Okay. There was talk about that ammonia stuff. Maybe I can pick that up and use it somehow? Yeah. Okay, I don't seem to be able to, but never mind. Also, it looks like we've recovered some energy as well. Maybe for just being out of, like, being chased for a little while. We've kind of recuperated a little bit. We've discovered hint number 4! Hooray! Alright then. So I do appreciate that there's, like, little things you can find, which I guess can, like, give you some guidance on the game, maybe, in bits and pieces. But the problem is you have to go into the main menu to read them, which isn't the best, you know? Well, we'll take the hint regardless. Alright, so we need to get the hell out of here. We've got the office key, so maybe with that we can now actually get the hell out of here. Seems a good idea. Make sure there's nothing else here we can make use out of. Can you guys know what you guys think of this? Like, because, like, in the first game, there was times that the progression is a little bit on the slow side. I don't know if I'd say this is more or less. I'm curious to know your thoughts. One of these days, we're going to walk through here and we're going to have a bad day. Alright, he's close. Alright. Let's get back inside here. Ah, shit. Right. Round we go. We're gonna have to mace him here. You can't grab the... Oh, you gotta be shitting me. Damn it. Alright, round we go. Oh, son of a bitch. Look at the Scissor Man here playing defense. We can definitely outrun him, and this is good. Now, there is an obvious question that also needs to be asked here. How is he not dead? Like, shouldn't he be dead? Ugh. Right. That sounds bad. The fire extinguisher. Ah, shit. Right, we're gonna have to defend ourselves here. Right, here we go. No. Yep. Kick in the guts. This is Achilles' heel, apparently. This is good. Ah, damn it, yeah. When you do that, they do seem to, like, kind of, you lose control and they kind of run somewhere randomly. Back in we go, I guess. Nah, fuck this. I'm tougher than this. Open door. I don't want to be next to Helen's body anymore, like, or Rose's body. That's bad times, everyone. Right, let's just get down the stairs. We'll do it ourselves. Music's not too bad, though. I kind of appreciate it. Damn it. I thought you had the office key. Doesn't that not open anything around here? There we go. I don't know where this leads. Boxes. Is this gonna work? Right, there we go. You get a little bit of time to kind of look yourself, but you don't get a lot. So you got to make some quick decisions in this game, which I appreciate that. There are many parts of computers. Okay, then. I want to try and get back to the freaking dorms and check on... Wait a minute. Only if I could find something to use as a weapon. I know, right? We're going to ignore, like, the bike there you could pick up, or, you know, anything else in here, the boxes you could chuck, like, you know. Absolutely no options around here. Nope. Nothing in the box. Understatements. The doorknob is wired shut. It won't open. Yes. I'm pretty sure this is what we need the pliers for to get this open. I'm very sure. But I do want to explore a little bit more. So we're going to go ahead and do that before we leave out of here. For the content, you know? Damn! This guy comes out of some serious directions, everyone. Fair play to the guy. Oh, man. Don't tell me this is going to be like that. I mean, come on. I want to come back and, like, check the... I don't want to check the bodies or anything for, like, out of mortal obsession or anything. It's like, there's a real chance for, like, a bit of plot and character development or anything like that. Like, come on, man. What a shame. Cheap, uncomfortable bunk beds. Famous for being squeaky. At least that stops no naughty business, right? Well, here's our first sort of real good look at that. This is pretty cool. Okay, I'll admit, this is actually pretty cool effects, everyone. I like this. I like this game. Like, there's a lot of cute little details going on. Like that. You don't, you know, you could just have him just being there and ambushing. They make not just a cutscene for it, but like the screen saying "kill" as he walks past. That's really cool. That's a really cool little effect. You need more of that in these games. Very awesome. Very awesome. Okay, so here's a new room we've not been to before. I think there's a lot we can really do here. Except we're going underneath. He's not very good at his job, is he? Like, actually, like, hunting people down. Unless they're, like, idiots or whatever. Like I was and got myself impaled. He's not very thorough in his exploring. But hey. So this is the second floor on the far right side. Never came here. Ooh. It does. Where is the fax machine? And who would be faxing at this time of day? I still have no control, by the way. Alright, let's have a look around and see if we can find any more goods, I suppose. Yeah, let's say when the game decides to be possessive of what you're looking at, it's really possessive. I'll look at the fax machine in a moment. Ooh. Yeah, I think so. We have the flashlight. Very nice. All these goods. We're going to need all this shit, everyone. We're going to need this. Probably Rose's locker. Shirts, some dress shirts, neckties, and umbrellas. Damn. Alright, let's have a look at the fax machine then. I'm coming to get ya. This is very interesting. Like, this... I appreciate it, you know. It's like this kind of, like, supernatural element now coming on for the game. I think it's cool. I'm very, very cool. Right, before we head outside, we should make sure it's safe. It's apparently... oh, no. The phone. Help. Assistance.
Hello, police department.
Oh, thank God.
There's been a murder. Come, quickly, please.
Please relax, ma'am. Did you see the murderer?
He's the one with the giant scissors. Scissor Man. You've heard of him, haven't you?
If this is a prank phone call...
Wait!
Now, I'm not a policeman. I'm not in any way affiliated with the forces. But I would suggest that standard police training means that you don't assume it's a prank call and hang up. I'll have to ask BB about that one on the Discord. He has some experience in this field. Maybe he can enlighten me, enlighten all of us to what the proper procedure is, even if you think it's a bit of a hoax. Like, unprofessional? What a jerk. Oh. discovered another hint. Nice. Okay, then. Man, these hints are everywhere. Very cool. There's only 8 of them in total. We found 1, 4, and 5, so that's pretty cool. Alright, so this is off by... This is near the front door where we had the chat with the reporters here. I don't know what exactly this is. Looks like the phone lines. Oh, shit. Ah, okay. Calling the assistants. Right, that's the trick. We just got to stay alive. Ooh, there's a key. Storage key. Okay, that looks important. That looks very important. There's all sorts of items we found. I thought we just used the pliers and get out of here, but as it turns out, looks like there's loads to go on here. We got flashlights, we got keys. It does, doesn't it? It's not water. Jeez! Damn. It would appear that the Scissor Man has been a very, very busy boy. Grief. Well, let's put the evidence together, shall we? Let's get the hell out of here, everyone. I assume the phone's not going to work anymore. Nah, it's dead, yeah. I'm amazed. There's a lot of content to find in amongst here, everyone. It's pretty cool. I appreciate it. Alright, so the next thing to do is to try and get the hell out of here, I suppose. I'm assuming that we can't, That is strange, isn't it? Someone's always supposed to be here. I'm assuming this won't open. Yeah, of course it is. Whatever will we do? Alright, and folks, let's get the hell out of here. So, we will take the pliers to the wires, and I assume that'll help us get out of here. Yeah, definitely worth exploring around there. Like, I'm really glad. Like, you could get out probably pretty soon. But yeah, it's worth exploring, finding all this extra stuff. Might be key later on. Right, let's get the hell out of here. Huh? Oh, right. I see. We need the key as well. Okay. Well, good thing we have it. Nice. Agreed. So stop operating the door and turning around. Just use the damn thing. Never mind. Let's get out of here. And we live. This time. And that is scenario 1 cleared, everyone. Alright, so yeah, I think once the action, like, kicks in, yeah, this is definitely, like, I understand you need an introduction, a bit of chance of plot, but it's much like the first game. When the action does kick in and, like, there's pursuit stuff going on, it feels like a different game. Most definitely. And I like that there's a lot more to play around with. The 3D kind of sort of works. But yeah, I'm looking forward to see more of this. It appears the Scissor Man is back. Which is strange, because, well, his brother died. Mary died. I assumed he died. There's no clock tower here. What exactly is going on? We shall see. Anyway, thank you all for watching, everyone, and I will see you next time.